Everywhere you look, people are busy. In offices, on shop floors, in hospitals, on building sites, and in software teams. But when stress, rework, and missed deadlines keep rising, the real question is whether the system turns effort into results. Across the world, the same pattern keeps showing up. The biggest difference is usually not talent. What changes results is the environment. When the way work is set up makes quality, clarity, and follow-through easier, ordinary people start producing outcomes that look exceptional. So the first real shift is to redesign the system, not to go searching for some mythical better person. Redesigning the system is all about those 9 practices which are spread on purpose. 3 sit with the individual, 3 live in the team, and 3 belong to the organization itself. Put together, they make culture something you can build and repeat, not something you just hope will somehow appear. Daily planning starts before the first task. You look at why the work matters, choose the few priorities that deserve today's energy, and get ready before execution takes over. Clarity beats busyness. That's why a simple priority list matters. It keeps your attention on the small number of actions that actually move the work forward. Great organizations don't run on memory, luck, or last-minute heroics. They make the right way of working clear enough to repeat under pressure. Instead, people follow shared standards, take ownership, and finish the work right the first time, so quality stops being a surprise and starts feeling normal. At the end of the day, take 1 minute to ask what you learned today and what you'll do differently tomorrow. That sounds small, but repeated every day, tiny adjustments are what build extraordinary lives and stronger teams. When you carry one better habit forward each day, it doesn't just help once. It compounds into real, lasting capability. Teams become extraordinary when everyone is pulling in the same direction, toward the same purpose, instead of spending energy on different versions of what matters most. Once priorities are shared, commitments are visible, and accountability belongs to everyone. Success stops looking individual and starts showing up as a true team result. The next step is to stop calling recurring problems personal failures and start reading them for what they are, signals that the system needs to be improved. When the same issue keeps coming back, it's telling you something about the way the work is set up. The answer isn't more finger-pointing, it's a better system. That's why strong teams slow down just enough to observe what happened, ask better questions, and understand the cause. From there, they can build solutions everyone helps shape and support. And once learning becomes the habit, improvement doesn't stall after one fix. It keeps moving because people are spending their energy on getting better, not protecting themselves. When experienced people coach newcomers, teams learn faster. And when ideas move openly across roles and functions, one person's hard-won lesson becomes an advantage everyone can use. That is how teams grow wiser every day. They share what worked, they share what failed, and both become fuel for better decisions tomorrow. Daily work management, weekly sharpening, and monthly business reviews give execution a steady heartbeat. Each rhythm has its job, and together they keep action, learning, and direction aligned. When that rhythm is real, small deviations show up early, while they're still easy to correct, instead of staying hidden until they turn into a crisis. That consistency is what protects performance. You don't wait for results to collapse before paying attention. You review often enough to keep standards strong before they slip. Dashboards, KPIs, process boards, and real-time information take the guesswork out of the day. They make expectations visible so people can see the target instead of trying to infer it. People perform better when good work is easy to recognize. When they know what great looks like, what matters most, and where attention is needed right now, their effort becomes sharper and more consistent. Most people are not falling short because they lack potential. They are falling short because no one is coaching them, giving them room to practice, or helping them learn through feedback, especially the critical ones. Confidence and skill do not appear all at once. They grow through one conversation, one habit, and one day of improvement after another. When people are encouraged and they get to repeat the work enough times, learning stops being fragile. It becomes capability they can rely on under real pressure. You can feel the shift in the day itself. Chaos gives way to calm, firefighting turns into flow, and blame is replaced by learning people actually use, and the effect spreads outward. Leaders start coaching instead of controlling, teams manage more on their own, and customers notice the difference in speed, quality, and consistency. What starts to change first is the feel of the work. Once the right practices are repeated often enough to become habits, predictability, discipline, and confidence stop looking forced and start feeling natural. That's why ordinary people can produce extraordinary results. The doHow transformation in an organization is built deliberately through one practice, one conversation, and one routine repeated until excellence becomes part of the way people work together. And that's what makes performance last. You strengthen systems, sharpen routines, and build capability across the whole organization, so success doesn't depend on a handful of exceptional individuals carrying everyone else. Real transformation starts when you change the conditions around people. Don't wait for everyone to become better first. Build a system that makes better work easier, and people begin to rise with it. That's where the doHow transformation self-assessment helps. It shows your current level of maturity, then points to the next step forward, so improvement becomes practical instead of guesswork. A clear self-assessment shows where your organization stands today, and just as importantly, what needs to improve next. The goal isn't to hunt for extraordinary people. It's to build a workplace where ordinary people consistently produce extraordinary outcomes. So the first move is simple. Measure the present honestly, because that's how the real path forward becomes visible. If you're ready to see where your organization stands, take the doHow Transformation Self-Assessment now by visiting dinakarmurthy.com/transtracker. Start there, answer honestly, and begin the next step of your transformation with clarity.